I've never had this telly before. 42-inch Philips TV. This one looks really nice. Got a control. It looks like got lights on the back. Let's have a look at the plugs on the back. I know HDMI works because I saw it working in the house. And the other side's got a little subwoofer. So let's turn it on and see what it does. Almost on top of that one there. Still got the sharp. Waiting for the remote to come for that one. Let's have a look. We're on anyway. So let's right.
Third in the competition. Maybe we might see.
I didn't have to save your life. A fact for which I am immeasurably grateful, and the very reason I felt it necessary to take responsibility for the actions.
So for those.
While she's driving, and so our focus now is to just navigate there effectively and safely.
Pretty right.
So she's currently unconscious with really ineffective breathing, so we need to support that by putting a tube into her lungs and giving some special medications that only we carry to try and help correct the problem with her asthma, which is causing very severe narrowing of her airways. So we're going to go and do that quite quickly now, alright?
They stabilise the patient, who's then transferred to an ambulance and taken to hospital. Robbie in the ambulance, Lindsay following, and with the patient delivered,
good
her work continues.
sound on it.
So we just had to give that young
I was
lady
a bit
an
worried
anaesthetic.
because it looks a bit darker in
outside
that
the
corner
house.
there, but no,
So
it
right
looks
now I
fine.
need to
So
make sure
yeah,
that
it
all our
must just be
equipment is
like
back
a
where
local
it should
dimming
be,
thing
and
on
also
it.
restock the
Because
bags
it looks
to
fine
make sure
now.
that we have enough to hand if we were to have to do another anaesthetic.
And as they clear up, time for a debrief with London Ambulance colleagues, an important part of every job they do.
These jobs are
I've
quite
never
stressful.
had
We
this
see a
telly
lot.
before. I wonder if we can get into the picture settings.
As night falls, Amar and Kevin take over in the cars. They're off to East London, a car crash with lots of resources sent. A man has been hit by a car. They take control at the scene, able to give the patient stronger drugs than the other medical teams. They stabilise him, then take him to the nearest major trauma hospital.
Cases like this, when they could have very significant internal injuries, it's about providing stabilising the patient on the roadside, but also getting the patient to these specialist centres as soon as possible. So that's our aim now. The patient is definitely doing a lot better than when we first saw him, and it's all about getting to hospital, getting the patient to hospital now.
So patients fortunately remained quite nice and stable en route. Main priority for him has been pain relief.
Really making
try
much
and keep
of
as
a
comfortable as possible between
difference.
nasty injuries. Another patient cared for, one of nearly 2,000 that London's Air Ambulance saw last year, a record number.
One of the challenges of the job is making sure that you're always ready to be sent on what could be the worst job and the biggest job that you've ever had to deal with and will ever have to deal with.
And tomorrow, they'll do it all again.
Carl Mercer with London's Air Ambulance there. Now, it has been a pretty soggy summer so far for most of us, hasn't it? Which, for most of us, might just mean a cancelled barbecue or a damp camping trip. But for many farmers, it's much more serious as the persistent rain delays harvests and damages crops. Jim Apples spent the day on a farm in East Yorkshire to find out.
Okay. Right, I'll go through the picture settings of here and look through it, but yeah, it's fine.
This is not what you want to see. Gaps in the fields where the driving wind and rain has flattened the wheat.
Not bad sound
and it's
either.
simply been too wet to work.
So Richard, just how far behind are you?
Well, it's the 3rd of August now, and we'd
So
normally be a
maybe
quarter
I
to
might
halfway
get rid
through
of that
our winter
JVC
wheat.
one there
Not only
now.
that, we've got our spring barley and our oilseed rape still to harvest. Everything is still looking at us in the field.
And looking more closely, you can see the damage to the crop.
So the grain within the ears is sprouting. So that is very, very bad news for us.
Really sunny.
Soft and mushy and rotting it will be doing now, so, and the quality is completely gone now.
You can just squeeze the water out of it, can't you?
You can.